Why does it keep coming off? Okay, there it goes.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Weesey, and I am in the autistic classroom at Dunedin Elementary School, and I'm doing my Prezi on autism, and I'm going to interview Miss Donahue and discuss some tips in her classroom on behaviors and accommodations for the curriculum and how to control the space. Thank you. Hi, Miss Donahue, how are you?
Hi, good.
I have a couple of questions to ask you, being an ASD teacher. First, I'd like to ask you, how do you arrange the classroom to accommodate your students' needs?
Honestly, how I accommodate my classroom is everything has been trial and error. Obviously, every one of my students is different. I have students that have to work in study carrels. I have students that can work in whole group tables. Some students work better away from everyone else. It really is just what's best for the student. So my advice would be to get to know your student and what works best for them.
Okay. And my next question would be, what changes to the curriculum do you make to accommodate to your students' needs?
I use a variety of different curriculum for my classroom. I use special diploma resources. I use the Gen Ed for my grade level. I will pull materials from younger grades. It just depends on what level my student's at. And also, I take my time.
All right. And the next question is, how do you address the behavior issues with your students?
Well, like I said, every student is different. Some of my students work best with visuals. So for some of my students, it works best if they're up, down, up, down, up, down, or can't be quiet, to use picture aids with them. Also, we do a lot of reinforcing. We do redirection. It's just pretty much, you know, it's positive praise, trying not to focus on the negative. So.
All right. And the last question, are there any tips or tricks that help you with your work with the students in order for them to be more successful?
Know your student. My best advice at the beginning of every school year, I send home a student profile for the parents to fill out. It will tell me yes, blue letters. It'll tell me their likes, their dislikes, and those will be really good for reinforcers and to get your students to work. The best example I can give is last year one of my students loved red. So we found everything that was possibly red, and he worked for red. So it could have been a red crayon, a red marker, a red eraser, but he would work for it. So just get to know your student.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Blue. My just is all red. I get so red. Do you want me to do it again? Oh. Sit. You guys did great, by the way. Try me.
The children's prize is very fast. Why?